Technology is always changing. Technology changes in the world around us. Technology changes our ways of life. Technology changes our ways of communication and interaction with other people. Technology changes in our classrooms.
Do you remember listening to music on record players? Do you remember black and white television? Do you remember playing Pong on the Atari? Today we can keep an entire library of music on a tiny iPod or MP3 player. Today we have color digital television so clear that it's almost like you are there. Today we have video games with graphics that are so lifelike you can mistake the computer-generated video game characters for real people. Do you remember when it was rare for a school to have a computer? Do you remember when an overhead projector was the main way to project images to a classroom? Do you remember when a typewriter was the way you had to type a paper? Do you remember when you had to use an old filing system card catalog to look up a book? Today we have at least one computer lab and every teacher has his or her own computer. Instead of using an overhead projector to project images, teachers can use a device such as a document camera, which uses a camera to project whatever is under it onto the screen. No transparencies necessary. Today we also have an interactive program called a smartboard that allows the teacher to project whatever is on the computer screen onto this board at the front of the classroom. The smartboard is interactive, which allows us to do things like digitally write on the screen using the smartboard pen, cover up sections of the screen using the smartboard options, give multiple choice quizzes or tests using voters, and go from one screen to the next at the front of the classroom with the touch of a button. Today we use computers to type papers. Today we can search for a book that we want through an online library catalog. So many things have changed from the past to the present, and they will continue to change in our everyday lives and in our classrooms. What will the future hold? Hoverboards? Flying cars? Robots to do our chores? Nobody really knows. But one thing is for sure. Our future classrooms will not be the same as the classrooms of today. Technology will continue to grow, and as educators, we must keep up with that technology. We have to be ready for the classrooms of the future.